Hey everybody, welcome back to Planet Coaster and Pancake Park. So, with the names for the entertainer, what I'm going to do is pick a few of the top ones and ones that I like, put them in a straw poll, which that link should be in the description down below, and in the comment section, I'll probably pin the comment with the link. And yeah, go vote there for your favorite ones, and then we shall see which one should be the winner. I feel like this is a much bigger thing than just naming of a coaster. I mean, we're not going to have multiple pancake entertainers, so it's not like you're going to get another chance for naming this thing. So that's why we're doing it this way. I'm going to pick the top ones, and then for a final vote, whichever one has the most votes will be the winner. Okay, this coaster... Oh, God, my frames. So even with all the guests gone, you can definitely tell, like, when... Oh, man, when I move my camera around, it's terrible. I think the park is just getting too big. Look at all the stuff we have. We have a crazy amount of stuff. And I'm just kind of noticing that, and we have so much more room left. Like, we're definitely not operating at 60 FPS. It's changing, and I don't have a thing telling me how many FPS we have, but it ain't a lot. Or, it's enough, but I hate it. Our stuff is set to high. There we go. Fix that. Oh my god. Oh yeah, look at that. Everything is so much smoother now. But it also looks incredibly ugly. Why'd they change the color of the ground? The texture is the same. It's just not nearly as colorful and bright. Shadows are gone. Yeah, I think it's not my computer. Stupid Steam overlay. It's not my computer. My computer is more than beefy enough to handle video games nowadays. I have a GeForce RTX 2070 in my machine and a crazy CPU with 6 cores, and I'm fine. It's the game itself. Even Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 did the same thing, where if your park would just get too big, the game would eventually start to implode on itself. It's because the game can't handle it. Let's make this not look as ugly. Medium? Try that. Okay, so we at least have shadows and the colors are better. It's still a little gross. I think it's better, but it's still not 100%. Oh, I'm just going to ignore it. I'm going to select this to open so it's not moving as often. A lot of these rides are still set to open. Some of them are on testing, but some of them just move when, you know, the timer on the queue line goes down. All right. So, somebody also mentioned that as I was talking about not making a hill and then wrapping the coaster around and going under the first hill, I was building that right there. Didn't even notice I was doing it as I was talking about it, but this is different. Why? One, I didn't start my ride like this. Two, I didn't even mean to do this. The goal was to come up and over the path and come around here and do something over here. However, that loop happened. I was like, you know what, let's just do it. And I'm definitely not going to not put it under the hill after that. So, for those of you leaving comments, it's different. This is the start of this ride. Completely different than the... Just shut up. Also, it's not a turn. It's a loop. Speaking of which, there's apparently a different section of track that I can use here to make it look less dumb. So I think that's what you're supposed to use for inversions on this thing. I guess we can. You know, so it makes a little bit of sense. Just a little bit of sense. Okay, let's continue with this thing. Where am I going to take it? I don't know how much speed it's going to have through here. If I can come up this way with it, that'd be kind of cool. Hook that in like that. That is way too low. Lift that up a little bit more. There we go. Is it going to make it? Yeah, we need to start angling downwards, though, pretty quickly. There we go. I mean, it wants to lean. Let it lean. Okay, turn angle snap back on. Bring that in. Can I get a chain hill here? Because we need speed. We are not going to have a lot of speed after this. How much can I lower this track? I can't. Okay, never mind. It's not something that can occur there. It should make it. Okay, it does. I could turn friction off. There's a friction option somewhere that I never pay attention to. I think it's in the settings of the game. I could turn it off. But I don't know. I've built so many coasters already. I've seen people telling me I should turn it off. But I've built so many coasters with it on. I don't know. It's definitely makes it more challenging. We already have, like, coaster limitations turned off, which makes things extreme. We had to do that for Tiny Park, because there's literally no way you can have a normal-looking coaster in a Tiny Park. Let's be honest. But yeah, turning friction off will definitely make this scenario easier. And like I said, I say we're way too far in to worry about that. And we're just going to deal with it. Alright, let's get a chain hill. Try to. I don't know how this one's going to work. Just fine. 8 miles an hour. I wish I could make it 14. This one's 8, right? Yeah, okay. Good. $41, $41. That one should be $41. Let's then... The whole coaster's piled up right here, and there's nothing... There's nothing past the station. Which is actually going to be helpful when it comes to putting the paths on this thing. Changing it up. That should be fun, right? That's definitely realistic, right? 100%. We gotta be careful with the front of this ride here because that is where we're gonna need to put paths, so... Okay, the stats weren't terrible there. It's kind of weird how I managed to make that bend that way. How did I do that? I honestly don't know. Alright, we also gotta be careful because there's always that thing where if we build too close to the station, we won't be able to put path in front of it. Even though we're like way above it, it's just the box of it will say, yeah, no, you're too close, and then it'll ruin everything. So we gotta be careful with that. Let's make this look a little less ugly. Just a little less ugly. I'll probably pull that up to here. You know what, let's move this whole thing. Put that there. What? What do you mean exceeds limits? It's almost like they're telling me that this would not work. Which, honestly, I don't see it. There we go. Huh. That rating wasn't nearly as exciting as I hoped it would be. Alright, well now we need to go this way. See, I want to angle it downwards, but I'm afraid of the whole station thing. Causing problems, because you know it wants to. Non-inverted. Oh, look at that. That's crazy. Let's do it. Helix is up, helix is down. That's pretty much the only thing this thing can do. I don't know, it was interesting. I saw a comment saying, yeah, no, that thing shouldn't invert. And you know what? I can see it not inverting because how the thing, you know, rocks back and forth. Having invert could, you know, cause some dangerous things. But then I had also people telling me that, yeah, it can invert, which is why you would use this track for an inversion section, so, you know, the wood doesn't look weird. I don't know. I personally don't think this thing should invert. It might invert in real life. Maybe I'm wrong there. It just doesn't seem like it would. But of course we're going to do it anyway because I don't really care. If I want my coaster to invert, I'm going to make my coaster invert. In real life, does that coaster invert? No? Well, guess what? I'm still going to make it invert. You can't stop me, video game. You can't stop me. Okay, yep, nope, didn't want to do that. Can we helix this down a little bit? I have no idea how much speed it's going to have through there, so... Almost. See, that's perfect. Why on earth? Okay. See what happens here. Woohoo! Barely makes it up that hill. How are we going to do the exit? Also, I want to smooth that out a little bit. Really? You're going to do that to me? You're not going to... I think it's because it's technically a helix. What on... Why? Why? It won't let me smooth it. It refuses to be smooth. Look at that. This ugly, gross section here refuses to smooth because of this ugly, gross piece here. If I do that, it technically looks less strange through there, but I need to fix this section. There we go, and real quick. Okay, we're not obstructed there. Good. You know what we're going to do? I'm going to take care of the entrance and exit right now. That way I don't have to worry about, you know, having to move coaster pieces because things interfere. Path. Wow. Wow, it's working without a problem. And there's our problem. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Can we go this way? Most likely no, we can't. Okay. I might be able to get above the track. Yeah, I'd say I'm above the track. Can I back that up one? Probably could. Hooray! Perfect. The perfect track. Okay. How do I want to do this now? I swear. We're connected right here. See how we're connected there? If I press control and that detaches from both, I will scream. Thank you for not detaching from there as well. I know you really wanted to do it because for some reason that's the way this thing was programmed, but I'm glad you didn't do it. I don't know what I'm doing. It's gonna be a really crappy queue line if I go that way. Think no what it's gonna be a crappy queue line? Or no matter what, it's gonna be a crappy queue line? When in doubt, just go over everything. Never mind. No, I don't know what I'm doing. Thank you for asking. This has gone completely out of hand. I hate it. Forget, we won't have a priority pass. That's the whole thing I was trying to make work here. Although I probably could. Ready for this? This is going to be the best priority pass ever. Short queue line. Like, it doesn't matter. We don't have anyone in the park anyway. Let's see. Priority pass. Entrance. Hey, let's put it here. Exit. Sure, we'll put it there. Now, if you were playing a board game, you know, that would be a great jump. So, I don't want to hear it. You're welcome. Anyway, let's finish this coaster. I don't hate it, but, you know, it could be better. Well, every coaster could be better. We have 3 chain hills, and we barely have any ride. Welcome to Pancake Park. Oh, yeah, also one thing I forgot to mention. The collider I was looking for. Yeah, apparently my mouse was directly on it when I was like, I can't find the thing. That just goes to show you that if anyone, like, that's just something that happens when you make videos or stream. Something like something so obvious. My mouse was on the thing and I didn't see it. It happens to, just ask anybody who creates content and they'll say the same thing. Yeah, that's something that happens all the time. And, yeah. If you're watching, it's like it's so obvious that it was there the whole time. There it is. Look at that. I don't even know. I didn't even plan that. So what did I click? Rides and then blueprint. So yeah, it's essentially just a pancake underneath the thing, like I said. I guess we can put that somewhere over here. I really feel like I should, like, attach a path through here as well. I don't know. Pancake Park is too large. That's the biggest problem. I brought in the sides a bunch, but I don't think it was enough. I still think the park is way too big. The fact that my frames are struggling and we're probably about halfway through. See, Tiny Park, you know, I understood it because, you know, that was just a giant tall mess. I don't know how many rides we had in Tiny Park. How many rides do we have in this park? A fair number of them already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh my god. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Well, actually, no, that's 31 and 32 are the same. So 31, 32, 33, 34, 35 rides. So far. We're at 35 rides. I don't know how many Tiny Park had. But I would imagine I'm getting close to that number. I don't know, Tiny Park was how many episodes? Like 60-something? And we're at like, what, 30-something with this one? No. I think I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I should just shut up. I don't know, it just feels like... It feels like I should have better frames right now. I don't know why I don't. Also, those coasters were a lot smaller. That has to do with it. That's exactly it. For all the coasters in our Tiny Park, the supports were practically, they didn't exist. There was an occasional one that like jetted off to the side, but every single one of these coasters have supports, which is extra stuff that needs to be rendered in, which, oh my god, that goes right through the track, which is extra shadows. And since all the rides were stacked on top of each other in Tiny Park, there was just no supports. So I think that's a big part of it. We have supports. I did a lot more with scenery so far in this park than I did in Tiny Park as well. So there's all that has to be rendered in on top of everything else. Wooden coasters, like, destroy performance because of all the supports. That's just a fact. And we got 2 of them? 3 of them. Yeah. So, that's where all my frames went, everybody. In case you were wondering. Alright, so we have one more chain hill. To make the end of the ride not so terrible. How do I want to do this? Let's see. It's not going to be that exciting of a ride. Why? Because I didn't build them all the same way. We have like one nice hill. This one's not that bad, but that one really gives airtime. This one doesn't really give that much airtime. So the ride's going to be lame because I didn't build it the same way as I built all the other ones. So maybe we should get more hills. Let's, no, let's not do that. Let's do this. I'm trying to go, there we go. Bring that in like this. Sweet. Now I need to get this to the end. Autocomplete. Only you can save the day. Go, autocomplete! Wow. What? Okay. And I thought the things I did were dumb looking. What did you just do here, autocomplete? Really? You think that's a good idea, autocomplete? Unbelievable. Actually, I need to see if it makes it over this hill. It might not, so. -3 speed. Slow it down. Up it goes. That's a 9. I still feel like I might lower it. I feel like I should lower it. Whoop. Kaboom! Yeah, we gotta lower that one as well. You know what? How on earth did I manage to make it look so gross? What? What? There we go. Yep. Come on. How is that in the ground? What is going on? Is that what happened? Did I actually... Yep, that's exactly what I did. Okay. I don't think there's anything I can do here to make this look not so strange. No, yeah, that's not what I wanted. So it's not going to have much speed through here, so we should be able to do something with it. Did that even make sense? Probably not. Knowing me, no, that made no sense whatsoever. Doesn't have much speed here, so we should be able to do something with it. I think I'm just going to go revert back to, hey, maybe I should just shut up. Ooh, no, go the other way. Darn. Kaboom. Yeah, we need to lower this a little bit. Okay, that's fine, whatever. All right, I just need enough speed to get over this track like so. And then we'll have auto... What? No, go under the hill. Or you know what? Actually, that might be fun. Stop test. Grab this. Lower it. Now we gotta smooth this. Okay, so we're not gonna get the airtime like we did on this one, but whatever. I could probably lower this a little bit as well. I do have a feeling it's going to struggle up through there. Start test. Let's go. The ride has been completed. You know, the shape of it, I don't mind. There's a little coaster here, a little coaster here. There's nothing over here, which is, who cares? It's great. We did it. You know what? Let's just ride the thing. I hit escape to, you know... close out of that menu and it restarted the ride anyway. So here we go. The mining spinning car, not spinning, but leaning train cart minecart coaster. That's the full name of it. Yeah, I'm even getting weird frames riding the thing. Ugh, I hate it. It's worse enough that YouTube butchers the quality of videos when you upload them. Like, it's bad. I have a hard time watching my videos on YouTube because I know how they should look. And YouTube just murders the quality of them. And it makes me so sad. So that, coupled with how it's not as smooth as I wanted as well. I don't know, maybe I'm just super picky. That's probably what it is. I'm just really, really, really picky. No, no. It's not what it is. I hate it. It's almost like I should just build coasters. And then when I build, you know, 50 of them, just place them all in a park. Be like, there's the park. Let's ride all the rides. Oh, look, it makes it. So, it's not that intense at all. Honestly, with a chain hill of 8 miles an hour, it's not going to be. Because where we get a lot of our speed for a lot of these coasters is from the chain hill, throwing the car down. That's just the way it is. But it's a 4 point whatever. 4.62. Nausea is super low. Prestige is 559. That's what really matters. I think, prestige. Because as we've mentioned before, everything with the prestige above 1,000 gets a lot of guests on it. So you look at the haunted house. That has a prestige of 1,237. You look at other popular rides like the launched ones, this one, 730. The second launched one, 920. Wow. The loop... Not looper. The Looney Turns does, right there. That used to have a decent number of people on it, but that only had 373. I think also because it was across the street from this thing. It helped. What other rides? This coaster, this wooden one. 737, that's a popular one. 791, Blueberry Jam. The scenery is definitely helping out with those. And I think that's about, yeah. Which one was the crappy one? You. Course was the crappy one. 276. 350 on that one. 354 on that one. 5,000 guests. 6,000. Okay, so even though this one had like 4 lower, it still had more guests. And then, of course, 900 on that one. Terrible. This thing doesn't, or the gondola thingy doesn't have it. 790 on Buttery Blasher. That was a popular one as well. The Twizzler train doesn't have prestige. Zozo. 700. And it is surrounded by scenery as well. So that helps on top of everything else. So yeah, prestige is pretty important. I always just thought, okay, prestige was, you know, how much they're willing to pay. Guests are willing to pay more for rides with higher prestige. But it's also a good indicator of if they will ride said ride. Doesn't mean they necessarily will. I know you could just, like I pointed out over here, this thing has more prestige, 4 more points. And this thing has 4 less points. And over 1,000 more people have been on this one. So just because it does have a higher prestige doesn't mean it's going to get more guests on it. But it's a good overall number. 700 up is very popular. Alright. So there's a little bit of a lesson for you. See, you learned something today, and you probably already knew it. And if you did already know it, hey, guess what? I got nothing. Anyway, this thing needs a name. And, yeah, we're going to bring the path down this way. Connect it up somewhere over here. Build something in here. Build stuff over there. Over here. Over there. And then the series will be done. Pancake Park. I hate the way it looks with these settings, but in order for performance sake, we have no choice. Anyway, I'm going to end this one here. Name that thing. Look in the comments or in the description. They'll probably be in both for the entertainer, the Pancake Entertainer name. And, yeah. I think that's it. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like and share the video if you enjoyed. That helped a lot. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you next time.